folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a regular request. Adeem the artist. I'd never heard of him. Middle of a Heart. That's an interesting song title. It's requested by Victor Hall. And Victor, you said that this is one of the hardest hitting songs you'd heard in a while. And you requested this thing a while back. Just my list of requests, regular list of requests is quite long. I can't even get to them all. In fact, there are so many. But I took a look at this, and it appears to be a dad singing in the living room with his younger son and one other person, presumably who might be in his band. I always check the songs to make sure that they fit the channel, but I don't listen to the whole thing. I'll listen like 5 seconds of a song maybe, and I'll get a sense, and then boom, I'm off. Because I really like the challenge of reacting. All right, let's see why it's been so hard-hitting for you.
Alright, you gotta be quiet for the song, okay? Can you do that for me? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Adeem. Daddy's gonna buy me a brand new gun, show me how to clean it in the yard. That ball says he can't wait to see me fire with that steady arm. A couple hours of waiting and some heavy concentration put a bullet through the middle of her heart. Everybody's gonna be so glad to see a freezer full of fresh deer meat. Mama's gonna be so proud of me when we get back to the farm.
Teaching the hunt.
Nights get longer, days get hard. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart.
This is where he's going here.
Carlene asked if she could marry me, driving around in Daddy's car. Gave her my graduation ring down by the lumberyard. Felt the violent hit of a passionate kiss like a bullet through the middle of the heart.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be so glad to see her down the aisle at our wedding. Mama's gonna be so proud of me, spinning around a steel guitar. Nights get longer, days stay hard. It hits like a bullet through the middle of a heart. It hits like a bullet through the middle of a heart.
If there's another.
Daddy paid his service till his time was due. His buddy recruits these days. Says I can make my country proud and get my education paid. Face them fears, make it 3 years, buddy, you'll have it made. Everybody's gonna be so glad to see me wearing that robe with my degree. Mama's gonna be so proud of me. God bless the USA. The nights get longer, days stay hard. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. I learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart.
But that's a good thing.
Didn't have a grudge to bear any of the people there, but I came home haunted by the lives my duty calls.
Yeah.
That the barrel's tip against my rib, put a bullet through the middle of a heart. Everybody's gonna be so sad to see a casket disappear into the earth with me. Mama, do you think you still believe I'm gonna see the face of God? Nights get longer, the light goes dark. I've learned to put a bullet through the middle of the heart. I've learned to put a bullet through the middle of the heart.
It's a really good sound for what they're doing and where they are.
on two fires.
I know, two flames. I saw it. It's cool.
No. It's my new look we got from the bookshop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that took a very different turn, because like when he said that, like when I said in the beginning, like that's a good not in the beginning, in the middle, when I said that's a good thing, I was referring to, like, I guess the GI program where you could come back and go to college and it's paid for because you're a veteran and all that. I'm like, oh, your mom's going to see you graduate, because that's, and then I said, oh, well, that's a good thing. That's part of he learned to put a bullet through the middle of a heart. And I'm thinking, well, that's a good thing. Like, you got inside your mother's heart because you're referencing graduating college. Like, things are progressing nicely here. That's not where he went with it. Committed suicide. So, yeah, I mean, that I didn't see it coming at all, especially singing that song with the sun right there. But it starts off being proud. But that theme, I mean, it is one of the ways in which songwriters write songs, where you'll take a theme, putting a bullet in the middle of a heart. Okay, you're hunting. You're going to teach your son to hunt. Your grandfather's going to be happy to see your steady arm, all that stuff. As you learn to hunt, use the gun and hunt, you put a bullet in the middle of the heart. Okay, then you get a girl, and your heart's overjoyed. Then you go to war, and you learn to kill people. You put a bullet in the middle of someone's heart, and then you did it to yourself because you couldn't take it anymore. I guess just what you'd seen and the brutality of it all. And yeah, I think I'm gonna refrain from rating that one, Victor. Yeah, I mean, it's one that I would have rated and rated very highly, in fact. But then when it came around like this just sounds like about the struggles of people who go to war. Some of them have when they come back. Many do, in fact. So I'm going to leave it be. But yeah, I mean, that was just very, very pretty. What do you say? I'm going to leave it at that. You guys heard it. So, all right, folks. Thanks again, Victor, for that request, for finding Adeem the artist. Adeem, should you see this? That was deep, my friend. That was impressive. Seriously. You just stand in awe of some people. Just regular guy you see walking down the street trots this out, and you're like, oh, he's not a regular guy at all. All right, folks. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.